Several years ago, I brought my mother, Mary Spatafor, to Festival of the Trees. And we stood in the room where there are hundreds of trees, and I just said, look what you started. She was overwhelmed, I think, to see what the power of just one person and the power of a small group of women, what they can achieve. And the idea of making a Christmas tree and auctioning it, that was the first tree that started Festival of the Trees to benefit St. Vincent Hospital.
Good morning and welcome to our first ever Illumination Breakfast and our 33rd annual Festival of Trees. This weekend, St. Vincent Hospital will welcome 10,000 guests through the doors of the Bayfront Convention Center for a community tradition. What you may not know is how this tradition began. St. Vincent Festival of Trees began with a dedicated volunteer, Mary Spatafor. In the 1960s, Mary created a Christmas topiary. This topiary sold to one of our docks for $60. That next year, Mary created additional Christmas topiaries, and those quickly sold. And the year after that, she set out to her basement again in her small art studio and created additional topiaries. And thus, the concept of the Festival of Trees was born. Sadly, Mary passed away this past October. We are so grateful for her vision for the Festival of Trees. Please pay close attention to the Erie Community Foundation tree as they had dedicated it in Mary's honor, and the pictures of Mary, and of course, the first topiary that Mary created.
Selling the first tree for $60, which was a mortgage payment in those days, to now, as I understand, the event raises about $100,000 for the hospital. And I know that that would please my mother very much.
She loved this community, she loved the hospital, and thank you so much for honoring her. And her spirit, her very vibrant spirit, lives on.
Thank you.
She lived a life of service to others. She was kind and generous and cared deeply about the poor, the disadvantaged, the disabled, and veterans. And so she sought and found the goodness in others. She would want to make sure that we're just kind to each other.